Welcome to my top 10 favorite holes from 2022. My travels this year took me all over the country. I saw a golf hole with 30,000 flowers, played one of the most epic island greens I've ever seen, visited the redwoods, and traveled all the way up north to eat some Maine lobster. No better way to wrap up the 2022 season than a list of my top 10 favorite holes from this year's travels. We're walking up here to 2T, and these trees are just right off the tee box. Out here early, it's a brisk morning, but just so calm out here. Absolutely love it. Even though this course is really tight, I think we are going to hit driver a few times today. This is one of them. Number 2 here, par 4, 382 yards. Pretty straight away. Let's tee it high. Let it fly. Give that a little mini thumbs up. This course is so tight. This might be considered the tightest course that I've ever played. I mean, if you get it up in the air and it's not curving with the cut through of the tree line, you're gonna hit the trees and then you are in a mess. That was absolutely the definition of a fairway finder. You can see the tip of the flag right there. I've got 97 yards left. We're not going to be going all out at swings today for the most part, I don't think, because we want to find the fairway and we want to find the greens. And then you also have to be careful on how you flight your approach shots, because very quickly and easily these branches are overhanging the fairway and it'll just knock your ball down. And those are the branches right there that I'm talking about. It was a little right, but everything does slope to the left, so I think it should be pretty good. This is a massive slope from right to left, and I just spotted it right there in the rough. Actually not too bad of a place to be. Chipping back up the hill. Par 4 bends, it looks like a little to the right, and it's going to take everything we got because it's playing a long ways with the wind, with the cold temps, and about 4 layers of clothes on. There it is. That's gonna be trundling.
Come on, baby.
Yeah, good ball.
That felt very foreign.
These fairways are so pure out here. I've got 150 to kind of a back right pin location right there. Scotty is roughly the same, just the other side of the fairway. Maybe a pace or two closer.
A pace or two.
We're gonna go with the 9-iron here with it being chilly. I think it's just a smooth one. Aim a little left. Ball's below my feet, so it should drift it a little to the right. Let's get a bounce back bird. Dude, let's go. Dude, that looks like it's 2 feet. Let's go.
I'm gonna go with the 8. I don't know why.
All right, needs to settle. I might be a little long.
One.
Look at the technique on that.
Look, if we get to be on a treat of a course, then we're gonna try to treat the course.
How about that, y'all?
That was a gorgeous shot.
It's like
Gorgeous
3
shot.
feet. You're not in too bad a shape here. He's
No.
got some green to work with, probably about, I don't know, 40 feet from the hole.
Yeah.
Might chip it in.
I'm gonna try.
Cannot believe you left that short.
Right?
That is crazy fast.
Great, come on.
Dude, great up and down.
Thank you. They are, that was fast.
That's the bounce back birdie we were looking for right there. Ooh, that felt good right there. This is what we're looking at, and it does look very tight, but it is a par 5, and I definitely didn't come here to lay up. I think our aiming point's gonna be somewhere right in there because everything slopes hard right to left. It's gonna be okay. It was a little left to where I wanted it. I'm not sure if it got into those trees or not. So this is a massive slope here. It does kick everything down into these trees. Got roughly 235 into the wind. We've got a little gap here, so the trees shouldn't be too much of an issue. Even if you do hit down here, you're gonna be able to hit something out of it. But if you're further right into these trees like we are here, you may be able to get something up on the green. Since we were being aggressive off the tee, we're gonna be aggressive here. Our line's kind of over the center of this bunker here. That was pretty good contact. We'll have to see. Are y'all kidding me? I hope you can see it from here. I just drove up to the top of the ridge. That looks to be fractionally left of the flag, like 4 or 5 feet. That was absolutely the shot of the day right there. I cannot believe that. We picked a good line, and the kind of the target that I had picked, it was just left of it, but you're always kind of guessing whenever you're like way down a hill and you can't exactly see. So we guessed very well. You can see the pitch mark right here. Landed right here, just on the front edge, hop forward. Needed a little more trundle for the old double eagle. The old double pin slammer here at Kingsley. .519-yard par 4 right out the gate.
It's par 5 for me, right?
I mean, you play it to whatever par you want. The score on the hole is the only thing that
Score's gonna
matters.
be the score, but
Little Bob Ross painting right behind you. Love to see it. We're gonna be going with driver kind of right over this rock right there. And this is what we're looking at. There is the fairway down there. 519. It's all you want.
519.
He hit it exactly where he was told to hit it. Fading a little bit, but it should be
Some wind
fine.
up there a little bit.
Yeah, it should be all right. Easy. Both on very similar lines right there.
We got 217, a lot of side wind, and we're gonna have the ball kick left hard on the green. So got a little 4-iron, plan on landing a little bit in the front and trickling on. Oh man.
Hey, if you're gonna miss it, that's the direction.
Yep. Bail out city.
You got green to work with though from there. I've got 6-iron here. I'm a few yards closer, about 205. Wind is really pushing hard to the right. I'm gonna aim, this is probably ill-advised, but like left edge of the green and then let it cut a little bit.
be the club.
Down a little. That's what we're wanting to start with right there. You absolutely love to see birdie putts on the first, especially on a 519-yard par 4. We've got a good birdie look there.
I got about 35 yards. I gotta play the break. I gotta make sure that I landed in the right spot. So
not bad. A little short.
Go.
He's got a par putt. Should have been a little more aggressive. It was down the hill, and I was definitely scared right there. We'll get the speed down here shortly, but never disappointed with a par on a par 4 that's 519 yards.
Okay.
What a up and down right there. .418, pretty straight away. Easy. Easy right there. All right. Might just have trickled into the rough. We're coming to play on this back 9.
I got 163 playing 173. The best caddy in the world, Jimmy, said don't be long, so I won't be long. Looks like it could be a flyer, so we're just gonna have to guess. There's a lot of grass behind it, and it's not thick. For me, and how I attack the ball, a lot of times it becomes a flyer in those situations. I like to kind of just hold my left-hand grip hard so the club doesn't turn over. That's my trick.
All right, got a good hop.
That could be pretty good. I didn't think that in the beginning, but
That could be pretty good.
pretty good.
Good shape right here. 134 to the flag, and it's playing about the numbers what Jimmy said. So I don't want to like try to smoke a gap wedge, so I'm just gonna hit a little smooth pitching wedge, try to control the spin. All right, that wind kind of shifts. It's straight down. Do you like the full gap? If it's straight down, I think it's full gap. And
What's full gap?
140. That might have gone in the hole. That thing ripped so hard. I don't know if I've ever seen a ball land and rip like that. And I don't see it, so I do think it stayed in that back portion of the green. That might be a record for spin on a shot. I mean, no joke. I'm gonna walk over here and show you where I landed. I landed right here on the edge of the green, and look at where it ended up.
I bet you it floated with going
all the way. That had to have been pretty close.
Yeah.
That ball
Been sweet if it did.
almost plugged there. That was quite the divot there. And now we have 60 feet, so that spun about 85 feet.
Speed. That's low though. Wow, I thought I hit that hard. I was like, slow down.
We're about the same. We're
Good,
about
good.
2.5 feet.
Good.
Good. Par 5, 498. This is kind of a tight par 5, so need to be precise. We are hitting driver because I didn't come here to lay up. Let's tee it high, let it fly. Here's our vantage point from the tee. I think we're gonna be just taking it right there at that tall tree, kind of in the middle, the baby fade. That faded a little more than I wanted down the right side. We'll have to see, but I think it should be fine. Like I said, did fade more than I would have liked. We have 185 down the hill. We are in the rough. That is a super cool little approach shot into this par 5. Definitely risk reward. So we've got 185 downhill, probably playing downhill 10. Not much wind right now. I'm gonna go with a full 8. We're in the rough. Might jump just a little bit, but I think that should be a pretty good number. Let's knock it on and get ourselves an eagle look. That is what you absolutely love to see. Let's go. Just getting out of the cart to a back pin. Are you kidding me? That is what you love to see right there. That's why you really want to think through club selection, especially over water or with trouble behind. We thought through it, made a great decision, and that is the result there. About 10 inches, maybe a foot left for eagle. It's one of the closest eagle putts I've had in a while. Let's roll this in. Well, this is pretty awesome. They gave me this golden horseshoe ball marker before I teed off, and this thing is awesome. We're going to be using that all day today. That is what you love to see here early. That is a camera dropping eagle here on number 2 at the Golden Horseshoe. .554, you just kind of want to keep it left of that right bunker you see there. So kind of aiming at those 2 bunkers there on the left. Heading down the right side. Fading.
Absolute beauty.
So Matt here, he's got a little hole there. If he chooses to do the stinger through it, I don't know. He's got 208, and mine is right back there, probably about 10, 12 yards further back on the angle. I do want to make sure I get it up there on that back shelf, so I'm going to go with a 3-iron here. That was a smart play.
Door is open.
Well, that was pretty good. Very nice.
Boom.
Back-to-back pin slammers. That's pretty impressive, sir.
Finish strong.
Great chip.
Finish strong. Make the putt. Did he do it? Did he do it? Woo-hoo!
We're on to the hole I've been really looking forward to playing. Number 17, 140. I've got pitch and wedge here, wind off the left. What an incredible par 3 right there. Little bitty bunker there, short left. That's a great addition to this hole. That is right on the number, just a little right. Very happy with that swing. Just taking that in. That is absolutely incredible. Pretty sweet little bridge here onto the green. And we've got about an 8-footer. Pretty cool clouds out there. Just thoroughly enjoying this afternoon. Hope y'all are as well. Drop a like if you've enjoyed this video so far. Par 4 down the hill, 334, and what a view. This is absolutely stunning. Not a bad place to be. Landed right there, hopped back about 6 inches, and this is what we're faced with. Chipping back up the hill here, probably about 35 yards. And this is the angle back at the tee box, so you can see the elevation change from the tee box to the fairway. Pretty awesome. We have arrived at my Mona Lisa. Robert Trent Jones Jr., August 21, 1982, designed this course, and this is what he considers his Mona Lisa. I mean, look at all those flowers. That is absolutely incredible. We have 171 yards into the wind, and my goal is to make birdie on Robert Trent Jones Jr.'s Mona Lisa. That pin back there is in a little nook. There's not much room back there, so need to be precise. I think I'm gonna go with the 7-iron, try to flight it down. Really wanna make a birdie here. That also would get us under par, and we're still in great shape to break the course record. Almost stayed up there on that shelf. It was still a great shot, but it rolled down the slope a little bit. You know, when you arrive at a hole that you've been looking forward to playing for a very long time, you really want to hit a good shot. And I was really happy with that shot right there. That was a very difficult pin, and it was pin high, but it did roll kind of off that shelf just a little bit, but we still should have a decent look for bird. These flowers right here are absolutely incredible. I have no idea what they are. Let me know in the comments. I am very curious. Those are pretty awesome. They just wrap all around the green. Love to see it. And yes, this is a very small area back here where this pin is, and there's the slope like right there. So I landed there, and it did trundle back just a little bit right there. And I just can't even explain how being here in the middle of all these flowers, what that feels like. It is awesome. 25 feet here. Let's see if we can roll the rock and make a bird pin slammer on the Mona Lisa.